Have you ever wondered why, no matter how hard you try, the life you dream of doesn't seem to manifest? Why, despite studying spirituality, doing affirmations, trying meditations, it feels like you're still stuck in the same reality? What if I told you that the most powerful version of you, the one who already lives with abundance, peace, purpose, and love, already exists? Yes, it's already active on a parallel timeline. And what's stopping you from accessing it is something we're going to unlock today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to break free from limiting patterns, how to shift your vibration, and most importantly, how to access the frequency of your quantum self, the being who already lives the reality you desire. You will understand why your emotional state is the key, how the universe responds to your vibration, and how to align your thoughts, feelings, and actions to resonate with your best version. If you feel like life is stuck, like something is blocked, or that there's more inside you than the world sees today, this video is for you. I'm Noah Smith. Stay with me until the end, because nothing will be more transformative than realizing you already are who you're seeking to be. Understanding the quantum self. The concept of the quantum self might seem mystical at first glance, distant, almost like a mystery reserved for scientists and sages. But in reality, it is deeply connected to an energetic and even metaphysical understanding of our existence. When we talk about the quantum self, we are referring to a part of us that transcends linear time and the limitations of the physical reality we usually perceive. According to the principles of quantum physics, all possibilities exist simultaneously, not sequentially, but at the same time, coexisting in a vast field of infinite possibilities. This means that for every decision we make, for every emotion we experience, we are literally creating new vibrational lines representing different versions of what we could be or do. Your quantum self, then, is that version of you who has already made the right choices, the one who has healed the deepest wounds, overcome the fears that paralyze you, and moved forward with courage and confidence. This version of you is not bound by time or space. It vibrates at a different frequency, a much higher one. A frequency that resonates with unconditional love, true abundance, and the pure essence of your inner truth. And here is the most surprising point. This quantum self is not something out there, in some distant future, waiting to be reached. It is already active now, in this very moment, within you, in an invisible field of infinite possibilities. It doesn't need to be created from scratch. It already exists in potential, vibrating in harmony with what you most desire to be, feel, and manifest. What really matters is alignment. You don't need to build this new you. You just need to remember and reconnect with this frequency that is already within you, latent and ready to be activated. It's as if you have a secret tuning to everything you desire: love, health, success, peace. And all you need to do is adjust your own vibrational field to tune into this reality. When you manage to make this connection, when your mind, heart, and body vibrate at the same frequency as your quantum self, you begin to notice real, profound changes, because you are manifesting from the source of your highest essence. This is the key to transforming your life from the inside out, not through external effort, but through awakening to who you already are at your deepest level. Emotional identification. Where are you now? Now, I invite you to take a pause, a moment of deep honesty with yourself. Are you truly living a life that satisfies you? Or do you feel stuck in cycles that seem to repeat, as if you're walking in circles without knowing exactly how to get out. Perhaps you realize, without even noticing, that you have been self-sabotaging, carrying emotional burdens that aren't even yours, wounds, expectations, and judgments that came from outside, from people, from situations, or even from old beliefs that you no longer know if they truly belong to you. Maybe you're exhausted from trying to please everyone, family, friends, bosses, colleagues, while forgetting to look at yourself, your true desires and needs. Perhaps you feel trapped in toxic relationships, where love has turned into obligation, in jobs that drain your energy and don't reflect your purpose or talents, or in a routine that, more than living, is merely surviving, exhausting your soul and dimming the light you once had. But I want you to understand something fundamental. This doesn't happen because you're incapable or destined for this situation. It happens because, in the present moment, you are vibrating in what we call your conditioned self, that version of you that is stuck in fear, scarcity, and the constant sensation of survival. This conditioned self is an energetic pattern, a frequency that keeps you limited, trying to protect you, but at the same time keeping you trapped. The first and most important step to transform this reality is to become aware exactly where you are vibrating right now. Are you vibrating in lack or gratitude, in anxiety or surrender, in doubt or faith? These questions are not just philosophical. They are invitations for you to honestly observe your emotional and energetic state. Because to create a new reality, it's not enough to wish for things to change on the outside. You need to choose a new you, a new state of being that vibrates in harmony with what you want to manifest. True change begins within, in alignment with this new frequency. And from this alignment, your life will begin to reflect this transformation. The vibrational bridge, how to access the quantum self. Imagine that your reality is a radio station. If you're tuned into the frequency of scarcity, no matter how much you desire abundance, you won't hear that music. To access the quantum self, you need to change your internal tuning. Here are the 3 pillars of vibrational change. Emotional clarity. Before manifesting, you need to know what you're feeling right now. Ask questions like, is this really mine or an inherited pattern? Is this sadness current or a memory I'm carrying? Vibrational identity. Ask yourself, how does the version of me who already lives the reality I desire think, feel, and act? Put on this identity now. Even if it feels like acting, the universe doesn't differentiate imagination from reality. It responds to your vibration. Coherent quantum action. Start acting as if you are this version. The quantum self doesn't wait for money to drop to feel prosperous. It already feels it, and that attracts the reality. What blocks your connection with the quantum self? One of the biggest obstacles to truly connecting with your quantum self is deep identification with suffering. Many people live so immersed in pain, whether emotional, mental, or even physical, that this suffering ends up becoming a kind of comfort zone, a familiar place that, although difficult, is known. And because of this, the idea of change generates fear. Fear of the unknown, of what might arise if you allow yourself to truly transform. Moreover, we often carry powerful limiting beliefs, such as the feeling that we don't deserve a better life, that happiness, abundance, and true love are privileges for a few, not for us. These beliefs act like invisible chains that keep you trapped in cycles of pain and repetition. But I want you to remember something fundamental. You were not born to live in repetition. You didn't come into this world simply to reproduce the same patterns, to carry the same pains and limitations. You were born to create new realities, to evolve, to transform your life into a vibrational masterpiece. Every moment is an opportunity for a new beginning, a conscious choice, a manifestation of a new self. This transformation, however, requires courage. Courage to let go of who you were, of old stories that no longer serve you, of patterns and beliefs that limit your expansion. Courage to withstand judgment and, sometimes, rejection from those who don't want or can't see your growth. Courage to vibrate high, even when everything around you seems to vibrate low, to keep your light shining amidst the darkness. If you've made it this far, reading these words, seeking to understand and expand your consciousness, know that this courage is already inside you, perhaps asleep, but absolutely present, waiting to be awakened. Practical experiment: activating the quantum self. Now, I want to invite you to a simple but very powerful exercise, a practice that can help you feel this connection with your quantum self in action. You can do it right now, wherever you are. Close your eyes. Take a deep, full breath, feeling the air fill your lungs, and, as you exhale, release any tension you're holding in your body. Imagine yourself entering a room of pure, clear, welcoming light, a space where everything is possible. This light doesn't blind, it warms, embraces, and strengthens. In this room, right in front of you, is the version of yourself who already lives the reality you desire. Observe this version closely. How does she walk? What is her posture? How does she smile? What energy does she radiate? Listen to her voice. Feel the firmness or sweetness in the way she speaks. Allow this energy to fill your entire being, so that every cell in your body begins to vibrate at this new frequency. Now, imagine yourself stepping inside this version of you. Feel this fusion happen, as if you are putting on new clothes made of your own light and power. You become this person, a vibrant, full being in harmony with your highest essence. Bring this frequency with you, this energy of your new reality. Slowly bring your attention back to the present moment. Breathe deeply again, feeling the internal transformation that has just taken place. Open your eyes gently. You have just entered resonance with your quantum self. The call to the new earth, a journey of evolution. We have reached the end of this conversation, but in truth, this is only the beginning of a much greater journey. Your journey of spiritual evolution and connection with the new earth. We live in times of profound transformations, not only external, but internal as well. The earth is shifting its vibration, its energetic field, and this directly impacts the life of each one of us. As we have seen, this transition is not a matter of luck or misfortune, but a natural process of the spirit's evolution. The new earth represents a new stage of consciousness, where love, charity, and self-knowledge are the driving forces. However, this passage demands from us a sincere commitment. The commitment to raise our vibration, to cleanse our emotions, to forgive, and to seek the light even in moments of darkness. The vibrational separation is not a barrier or a punishment, but an opportunity for each soul to find its true path. For some, this means advancing and integrating with the new earth. For others, it means continuing their learning in other phases, with the certainty that evolution is infinite and loving. If you felt that this video touched something inside you, know that this is a call to look inward, to recognize your potential for growth, and to align yourself with this new reality that is emerging. It is not about haste or pressure, but about a conscious journey, step by step, day by day. Cultivate inner peace, practice love and charity, study and pray, forgive and free yourself from the past. Every small action is a seed you plant for a lighter, more harmonious, more connected future with the universal spirit. Remember, you are not alone on this path. There are many of us who feel this change, who seek to grow and contribute to planetary transformation. Together, we can build a new earth, a place where the light of the spirit shines brighter, where consciousness awakens and love guides every action. So keep seeking, stay strong in faith and hope. This journey is the most important one you can live, because it is not only about the planet we inhabit, but about the planet we are. Thank you for being with me until here. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep receiving videos that help illuminate the path of spiritual evolution. Until the next video, may light and peace always be with you.